And so I said, okay, well, let's try being a mortgage agent. And other than meeting Corey, it was probably the single best decision of my life. People always said I should go into real estate. I was talking to Corey and I said, I'm thinking, I really think I want to be a real estate agent. And with all the love and kindness and compassion, he's like, listen, I will support whatever you decide. However, I just want to be mindful of the fact that we are enjoying nights out and traveling and doing things. And if you become a real estate agent, it may impede on our relationship. And instinctively, I'm like, don't tell me what to do. And then in thinking about it, like logically and clearly, I was like, you're not wrong. I didn't tell him that right away, but turns out he was not wrong. And so I said, okay, well, let's try being a mortgage agent. And other than meeting Corey, it was probably the single best decision of my life. Oh my God, it was so hard though. It was so hard at the start. Like crying in my car, Corey coming in. The good thing about Corey being an entrepreneur is that he understands and never put pressure on me to be successful. And in my mind, I was like, I know I'm gonna get there. I know I'm gonna get there. I just have to get there. Getting there was the hard part. Not knowing I was gonna get there, and being there is actually, being there is kind of weird. It's amazing, but getting there is really, really hard because if you don't believe in yourself and you don't have a good support system, you're just not going to succeed. While the journey is definitely not linear, you can say anything about being self-employed, service-based, it's not an easy road. Like the starting point 15 years ago, I remember the feeling, but I don't remember the details. Like I don't even know what I got into. I knew what a mortgage was because I had a house and I've had multiple houses at that point, but I didn't know what being a mortgage agent was. And it was scary and it was hard. And then year 8 and 9 is when my whole life changed. And that's when we moved to Mexico. And at that point, everything just changed and the business started to boom and took it to the next level. But then in 2020 to 2025 is when it just exponentially grew to a level that was beyond my imagination. And I'm so grateful that I'm at a point now in my career that I get to do things at a different level and a different scale and help people because I know the business so well. I know mortgages so well, and I'm proud to say that because it takes a lot of work to get there. But I can talk to someone very quickly and kind of dissect the plan, which I'm very proud about because it takes a lot of skill to do that. But then post-pandemic, 3 years ago, was when I really knew that something was going to change in the industry. Corey and I follow world economics really closely. We know that things are changing. The world is changing. The people are changing. The strategies have to change. The plans have to change. We have to pivot. And that's when I started involving myself with cash damming and Smith Maneuver. And then once you learn it, you can't unsee the potential for what this can do for people. And it is now literally, it is my mission to go out and tell as many people as I can that there are different ways to be successful. Like people look at my life and they think they don't know what it took to get here. And that's okay, I don't need anyone to know my story. I mean, we're talking about it here, but I don't need people to know that. But the truth is that success is truly just a vision of how you want your life to be. Mortgage Free with Erica V is fun because no one knows how to spell Vincelli and it rhymes. I mean, let's be honest, but it's not about mortgage freedom. It's literally about living the life that you're proud of, that you want to share with people, that you are excited to wake up in the morning and you just get to do it on your terms.